up, y'all? Reggie here with the You-Topian project and the fitness tutor and whatever else I decided to put this video on. It's not like it's gonna get a million views or something. But anyway, let's talk about chitlins, right? Or chitterlings. You know, the entrails. You know, pork, you know, I guess it's usually pork. People eat beef chitlins, I don't know. But, you know, pork chitlins, it's the small intestine of pigs. So, you know, and as far as I know and understand, you know, the origin of this type of food obviously came from back in the slave days and related, you know, who knows, over, you know, from native people, indigenous people. A lot of times you just eat and consume as much of the animal as possible. You know, I don't know what Native Americans did, if they ever ate chitlins as a supposed, you know, delicacy or whatnot, or food, or what, who knows what. But, you know, a lot of times indigenous or otherwise people that need to be frugal eat as much of the animal as possible, like, you know, chicken feet, etc. Is that a... Hold on. Is that a freaking... no, it wasn't a Cirrus jet, or whatever, the personal jet with a V-tail. Wasn't a Bonanza. I thought it was a Bonanza when I saw it off in the distance. But anyway, for my airplane folks. But anyway, you know, so yeah, and, you know, chitlins, the small intestine, move fecal matter, you know, among a handful of other tasks, very important tasks in the body. But the small intestine, you know, leads into the colon, rectum, or whatever. I mean, this stuff moves SHIT throughout the body. And when you buy a bucket of these things, it smells just like that. And when you're cleaning it and cooking it, it smells just like that. And when it's on your plate, it smells just like that. I mean, I don't care. I've never been around chitlins and they didn't still smell like whatever. I mean, I hear some people saying, well, you didn't clean them well enough, or this, that, and the third. But anyway, you know, I'm always talking junk about chitlins because it's just something I don't eat. And I don't eat liver. However, I have grown a little bit more of a palate to liver because I've always eaten liver mush, even though when I was really young, I didn't eat liver mush. I also didn't like okra when I was really young. And then, as time progressed, okra is easily now my most favorite quote-unquote vegetable. Technically, it's really a fruit, but, you know, it's green and it's not sweet, so we call it a vegetable. But, you know, so things can change. And I know I have more of a palate now for liver. I've eaten a lot of liver worst over the past few years. And liver is a pretty high, nutritionally high, valuable, you know, food. It's an organ. A lot of your organs have different, you know, nutritional profiles that you don't really get eating typical striated muscle. But with that being said, I'm always talking junk about chitlins because it's like the quintessential worst thing you could eat. Like, besides the actual poo itself, or the actual orifice. But, you know, people always try to return fire or rebut, and you really can't. There's nothing else. I mean, you could gnaw on the hoof and not get as much flack for eating what is basically remnants of pork. So, but it's all, you know, good talk, you know, smack talk at the end of the day. And, you know, what I want to do, because I do talk so much smack about it, what I want to do, I don't really have time to do it today. It's Thanksgiving, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to try some chitlins. Maybe Christmas or New Year's or something. I can find somebody. But I'm on my way to Wilmington right now, back to the home county, hometown for Thanksgiving. And we're not having chitlins in my house. But used to have them back in the day. You know, my grandparents used to eat them. I think my parents would eat them a little bit. other family members. But, you know, just to rebut some of this stuff, it's like you can't really compare chitlins to any other food, especially not hot dogs. This is a common one. It's like, no, look, the parts in hot dogs are just, you know, yeah, it's a lot of things in there that most people don't normally eat. Just like the giblets in turkey for Thanksgiving. But I mean, you mash it up, it's edible stuff. It has nutritional value. I mean, you throw a few preservatives and other things in there you probably wouldn't want to eat. But it's not like it is pork intestines that's going into hot dogs. I mean, even if you had some stomach, almost any other part, gizzard. Heck, we eat gizzards in the South, and they're chewy. I like gizzards. It's just that if I'm gonna be running up calories and having my quotient of things that I probably shouldn't be eating a lot of in the form of battered or breaded and fried foods, I'm not going to take up space in my metabolic profile for making gizzards part of that. Maybe if you like gizzards that much, you can do that. But for me, it's going to be chicken, okra, although I can do a very, very good air-fried or baked or stir-fried okra. So, you know, I don't always eat fried okra. But anyway, I'm going to use, you know, my fried food quotient, health compromise, on things like chicken, okra, shrimp, fish, you know, French fries every once in a while or something. So it's not going to be gizzards. But anyway, but no, you can't really compare chitlins to anything else. So just stop. Just take your medicine. It's like smoking cigarettes. It's like some things you just have to just say, yeah, I do it. You know, yeah, you just can't, you just got to take it. You just got to laugh. Keep it moving. Like, yeah, you know. I made a post on my Facebook page about how, you know, like how are you going to not really care much about your diet? You're not really eating decent food on a regular basis and vegetables and, you know, you're not on top of your game, so to speak. And you know if you're not. You're not exercising even twice a week, not to mention 3 or 4 times. How are you going to be like, how are you going to have that lifestyle and still eat chitlins? And still eat the it of an animal? Like, that's just funny. You know, and some people eat chitlins, you know, year round. In my circle, quote unquote, you know, it was only maybe Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas, and maybe New Year's. And I mean, you can find them, but you have to go to very specific places to find chitlins any other time of the year. For the most part, at least here in my area in the upstate that I know of. But yeah, it's just funny. It's just always a topic of great discussion. But I wanna eat some of these doodoo noodles and see if there's something that I miss, because I can't imagine. You know, some people are like, oh my gosh, they're so good, and I'm like, it's got to be this kind of at least moderately chewy, gelatinous, you know, sort of texture. And besides that, I'm okay with that. I'd be cool with that, because I like calamari, octopus and squid, and usually fried. But I'm okay with that texture. But besides that, what is the taste gonna be? It's not like it's gonna have some flavor profile. How can it be good when there has to be an undermining of fecal in your nasal passage and hitting your tongue and whatnot that's giving you the flavor? I don't understand it, but I'll eat some. I'll try some. It's not like I'm condemning people to death or I hate you or something for eating chitlins. It's just one of those things. It's like brains. I'm not gonna eat freaking brains. I'd eat heart. I've eaten heart before, but I'm not gonna eat brains. I don't want to eat brains of an animal, even though supposedly they are very nutritious and blah 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 blah. I mean, some stuff you're just gonna be like, nah. So anyway, Is there anything else to talk about when it comes to shitterlings? It's a real any topic. But anyway, hey, y'all enjoy. And if there's one thing you can do to make things better for you and your body on Thanksgiving or any of these days that you have a large amount of food, or really any day, is take you a 10-minute walk minimum after you eat. Sometime within the near future after you eat. I mean, it doesn't have to be like put your fork down and get up and eat, but you really help your body kind of acquiesce some of the things going on with your metabolism. We'll just put it like that. Insulin sensitivity and insulin response. Give your body a little bit of movement and a little bit of a reason to shunt some of the things going on. But again, most of us are going to eat again. We're going to sit down and talk about how tired we are, and then eat again. And there's a reason why you're tired after you eat this stuff, and eat this amount of this stuff, that is. I mean, for the most part, most people are going to eat probably easily 3 times as much as they need in any one meal. Not for the day, but most people are going to eat at least their daily caloric need in one plate. Especially if you're trying to lose weight. But because really you don't even need to eat on any given day and still be healthy or whatever. But yeah, that's another topic. But hey, you know, again, I think Thanksgiving is a good thing, whether you like the original reason for Thanksgiving or not. Nobody was really getting together thinking about the original meaning and reason for Thanksgiving. It's a reason to come together, bring family together, rejoice, fellowship, etc., etc. Make you come to possible confrontation with things, family members and or friends in situations that you've been too cowardly to face. And sometimes, eventually, you get tired of that and you rectify those situations and you become on good terms again. Or you perpetuate it into the future, another year, or who knows how long, or whatever. So, you know, for a lot of people, Thanksgiving is a good thing. And for us in general, I think it's a good thing. You know, it forces us to take a day or slow down or whatnot, and, you know, be in the moment, fellowship, and be thankful for life, and et cetera, et cetera. And for me, especially being thankful that I'm in a red-tailed hawk, lets me know I'm back in Williamston. Just kidding. But lets me know that I should be thankful for being in an area where we still have a lot of freedom, relative, freedom. So anyway, love, peace, and light. See y'all later. Enjoy your chitterlings, and don't forget to get some exercise in your life. Whew.